students, welcome to Team MH. I am Professor SABINA SHAIKH. In the previous video, we have learned and understood the meaning of communication. Today we'll go ahead and understand the process of communication. Now students, in our day-to-day life, knowingly or unknowingly, we do enter into the process of communication. It is just that today we will learn few basic concepts and ingredients to process of communication. Now for any communication, there has to be two parties. One is the sender of the message and other is the receiver of the message. Now between sender and receiver, there are 2-3 things which we need to understand and we'll learn it today. Now sender is the person who wish to send the message to the other party. Now who will be the other party? It will be the receiver. Now sender, what he does is he encodes a message and through a channel he will try to send a message to the receiver. Now upon receiving the message, the receiver, what he will do? He will decode the message. Okay. Now this message passing through a sender to the receiver, in the middle of these two, there is encoding, channel, receiving the message and then decoding it. We'll quickly understand this through a simple example. For example, Mr. X would like to send a message to Mr. Y. Okay, Mr. X wants to send and wish to send a message to Mr. Y. So what he chose? He chose a channel through which this message can be sent to receiver. Now first what he did is, he encoded the message and he wrote 5:30 in the message. Okay? The channel is WhatsApp and the message is 5:30. Okay? And this message is sent via WhatsApp to Mr. Y. Now Mr. Y received this message on his WhatsApp. The message was 5:30. Upon receiving the message, Y understood why this 5:30 is all about. We presume that X have sent this message to 5:30 to Mr. Y for studying. Okay. So upon receiving this 5:30 message on WhatsApp, Y simply understood that X want us to study at 5:30. What Y did? Y immediately decoded and said okay. Okay. So there are two parties to the communication process. One is the sender, other is the receiver. Okay, X is the sender, Y is the receiver. Encoding of the message is 5:30. Message is 5:30. Channel is WhatsApp. The message is received by Mr. Y. Mr. Y decoded. Okay, how will understand that Mr. Y has decoded? Because he said okay. That means Y understood that 5:30 means X want us to study together at 5:30. Okay, the message is decoded by Mr. Y, encoded by Mr. X, decoded by Mr. Y. Message is 5:30. Encoding also means that the message is encoded, because see, this 5:30 only X and Y understand. Maybe the third person, Mr. XY, understand. Maybe Mr. A doesn't know what 5:30 is. But since X and Y are friends and they have the encoding and decoding process in their mind, that's why they use this code language. Okay, after saying okay, what receiver did is, he sent a thumbs up to sender. Okay, now this thumbs up is nothing but it's a feedback. Now upon reading this thumbs up, sender also gives a thumbs up. Okay, we both are okay for studying 5:30. Okay, we both are okay to study at 5:30. Alright, so one thing that you need to understand is, in any message, sender and receiver definitely is important, but one more important thing is the feedback. In many times in your question paper पूछा जाता है कि feedback is important or is not important. सो फ्रेंड्स फीडबैक इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट. ओके, 3 चीज़ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है, सेंडर, रिसीवर एंड द फीडबैक. विदाउट फीडबैक आपका प्रोसेस ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन कंप्लीट नहीं होता है. ठीक है, सो फीडबैक इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड. That's all for today, and thank you for watching this lecture, and stay tuned for the next lectures. If you have any doubt, you can write and ask in the comment box. Thank you.